friend Kamaru Usman, pound for pound, great. He's a tremendous fighter. He's been talking about Canelo recently. But let's be honest, Canelo hasn't really been talking about him. He's not that interested. In this case, Tyson is talking about you. He's calling you over. He's saying, I want this fight. Of course, we know that you want this fight. How close are we to actually making this fight legit, making this fight official, actually making Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury?
Well, I would say, I don't know how close is it, but I think it's very clear that this fight is going to happen because both of us, we want this fight. That's clear. And we respect each other, as you can see in the octagon. The guy just earned the moment. He was the man of the night. He could have just stand there and be cocky. I'm like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, you know. But he called me in the ring and he speak to me very respectfully, you know, as a champion, you know, and I respect him as well. So I think it's going to happen. I think it's just a matter of our promotion, the situation, the contract situation, and everything. But we're going to sort this out at some point, probably next year, and this fight going to happen.
Given your knee situation, your rehab, when could you realistically fight again, in your opinion? What are they saying to
you? Potentially in November, but more likely in December, because in December I will be in the full cap of 9 months recovery. Even if my recovery seems to be faster, I still want to give myself more time to not to give any chance to re-injure that same knee.
When you sit down with the UFC, do you tell them about the Tyson? Like, is the Tyson Fury fight a part of the discussions, or are you thinking, I want to do the Tyson Fury fight on my own?
Tyson Fury fight has to be part of the discussion. That's not an option. He has to be part of the discussion, because if that's not part of the discussion now, he will never be. If I sign another contract now and basically the same model of a contract, I'm screwed. That's not happening ever. So we have to figure out a way to implement this into a contract.
What I'm wondering is, if you're free as of December, why even sign? Why even bring the UFC involved? Why not just do this Tyson fight on your own?
Well, I think the UFC is a great promotion, and I want to keep fighting. Tyson Fury is not my last fight. You know, I want to keep fighting. After Tyson Fury, there's still a lot of fight out there. There's the John Jones, there's Stipe, a trilogy with Stipe. There's still a big fight I can do in the UFC. So, and I would really like that to happen. I would really like us to get to a common point, you know. After, I mean, yes, I can do a Tyson Fury on my own, but what next, you know?